Sponsored by JustCallMo.com, Tampa's injury attorney. 1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, it's the Mike Calta Show. It's the best of the Mike Calta Show. It's the best of the Mike Calta Show on 1025 The Bone.
But let's go to the hotline and welcome your Florida Congresswoman. This is Ana Paulina Luna. Congresswoman, how are you?
Hey, good. Glad to be back on.
Yeah, thank you for taking the time out. I communicated with Ana Paulina Luna and asked her that if she had time, if she wouldn't mind coming on the show to talk about the hearings about the UFOs, and she immediately came on. So thank you for that. I got to tell you, I feel like we know nothing more than we knew going in. Like I still feel like they're hiding everything from us. What is the next step in all this?
You and me both. So actually, we right after that hearing, we requested a special committee to investigate that has subpoena authority. So the craziest thing about all of this is part of my job, I'm on House Oversight and Accountability, is to investigate a special forward. And myself, Representative Burchett, and Gates went up to Eglin Air Force Base, and we were actually denied access to talking to some of the whistleblowers by the Department of Defense and the Pentagon.
Didn't they tell you though that you would have clearance there and they would show you stuff, and when you got there, then they changed their mind?
Correct. And so we actually had this lined up and pre-coordinated. We got there. They initially tried to cancel the meeting altogether. Gates got it back on the books with the Pentagon. Then we show up. We specifically told them what we were there for, and they tried to stonewall us. And so we ultimately ended up being able to talk to one of the pilots, and I did see photos. And what I can tell you is what I saw is it confirmed what we have known for a very long time. But the crazy part is that right now there's a split between the intelligence community, the Department of Defense, and the military. So you have this bipartisan call and support for there to be disclosure and for the American people to know the truth. And I think the craziest thing is during that whistleblower testimony, it's the first time really in U.S. history that you've had someone come forward saying that essentially the U.S. government is in possession of, not
biologicals,
human biological, which is, I mean, it's crazy if you think about it, but it's true.
It was almost so crazy because we all kind of assumed it all these years. I mean, obviously there was the big, hubbub surrounding Roswell, and they convinced me over the years that Roswell was nothing more than a testing site, and I started to believe that in my own head. But now, after hearing all of this and seeing do you get an idea of what the fear is of letting us know about this stuff? Because I want to point out that Congresswoman Paulina Luna and Gates and all these other people, they're not just UFO hunting. They are trying to find out what is being held, the information being held from the American people, and the money that we're paying. Where is that money going? What is it doing? And are we facing a threat from another planet, another galaxy, or is this stuff that we're seeing another country and that has weapons that we don't know about? We should know this stuff. Why? What is the big secret? Why is it being kept from us?
I think it's multifaceted. I think that there's, as you heard also during the testimony, Grush said that there's both white and blue collar crimes taking place that we have to also look into. So there's an issue with the funding and where this money is actually going to. Mind you, if there's no congressional oversight and you have these military contractors and or tech companies that are back engineering this technology. I mean, right now the big fight is between green energy and oil, but if you have something like this, it could put both industries out of business. So there's the potential that they have something so good that they're trying to kind of compartmentalize and hide it. But I think the other flip side of it is that there are some people that think maybe the U.S. population can't handle it, but when you look at places like Brazil and Chile and even parts of Europe that have declassified some of the information that they found in regards to UAPs, people are handling it fine. And I think it brings kind of that bigger discussion of, okay, well, what constitutes life? If you know that there's another life form and being, obviously we're not the only ones in the galaxy or galaxies. And so it brings a bigger topic of discussion, I think, to the forefront. But I am very concerned because not just did we hear that during, the testimony, and we're hearing that our own pilots, from a national security perspective, can't outrun and outgun these craft, but we also are hearing that people potentially were killed covering this up.
Yeah. Now, do you say you saw the picture? Did you see the picture of what they're calling the biologicals, or did you see just
No,
aircraft?
I saw craft.
Yeah, I mean, we've all seen craft, and did the craft look anything different than what we've seen in all the other pictures and all the other military, pilots that have put up videos and stuff? Like, the internet's so good now. A 12-year-old kid can make a sci-fi movie that I can't tell the difference of whether or not it's true. So,
yeah.
Yeah. So
I actually did. What I saw was different, and as you're seeing, I mean, there's 3 videos that have been declassified from the Pentagon. There's a gimbal video, the Tic Tac video, and then that one that is literally a flying pyramid, which is crazy to hear. But the craft that I saw, without going into too much detail, it's something that I've never seen before. I don't think that any government has that capability and technology. But, the bigger concern is, why is now the Department of Defense pushing back so hard on us being able to talk to Grush, and they wouldn't even authorize a bipartisan committee, a SCIF, which is a secret, a top secret room that we can get information from him on. Not even just that, we have to get his security clearance reactivated so he can tell us, and that's not how it's supposed to be. So I think also, too, in part of this discussion, if you have a government that's really not disclosing information to the American people, then do you really have a representative government? I think the answer is no.
And
so that's why we're pushing so hard for this.
What is the responsibility of the American people? I mean, what can we do? I feel like we sit here helpless. I mean, we all. I'm 52 years old, and in my lifetime, we've been asking, are there aliens? Is there? What would we do if we wake up like Independence Day when they're all just sitting there in the sky one day? This is the answer, but this is the answer to the question that we've been asking our whole lives. Are we out there alone? And the answer is no. And now we know, and life just moved on without anything changing. Nobody went nutso. Yeah, religions didn't close their doors. I mean, everything's the same.
Everything's the same, but I think it's very important for people to hold their representatives accountable, because what happens is you go up to Washington and people don't really check in on their reps. And so for instances and things like this happening, instead of there being like mass calls for investigation, hey, I want to see this done, I want to see this happen, it kind of just gets swept under the rug. And so when you saw that committee, if you noticed, there was, I think, only maybe about 9 of us in total of 435 members of Congress. But then you're seeing this big push and bicameral support in both the House and the Senate. And so I think it's if you have a group of people that are willing to work together, but you also have a really engaged constituent body, then those people can call and hold their reps accountable. But I mean, it's very crazy to me that the Department of Defense, that the Pentagon thinks that they can tell Congress what to do, and that's completely backwards from how our founding fathers engineered this country. So
sure,
it's very disturbing, but we're holding them accountable in that sense. And frankly, Representative Ogles from Tennessee did say that if we get pushback from the intel community, we're going to defund these positions, and we're serious about that. So,
and I think that's the most interesting. I think that would be great. And you got to give Anna Paulina Luna some credit. She already had the worst thing that people could say about you is that you're pretty. So she's already the pretty woman, and she's already now she's going after UFOs. So, but that's ballsy, because you put yourself in that position where people could be like, I told you she was nuts. But the truth is there's way more to this than just UFOs. Where's our money going? What's our government doing? Why aren't they giving us the information? There's no transparency. What else is being held from us? Why is this information coming out now and not before? I don't know. I'm completely engulfed in it. Yes.
Why are they gaslighting Americans, right? For so long, so many credible people had come forward, doctors, lawyers, physicists, elected members, people running for president. And there was this massive disinformation campaign, even set up by the Department of the Air Force, Project Blue Book, to debunk all of this stuff. Yet one of the investigating scientists ended up later on coming out and saying that he believed that, there was this advanced technology. And so, I mean, I think it really does kind of cause people, our generation, millennials, we're very much so in the technological world, so I don't think it was very shocking.
Yeah.
But I think that there was a stigma that was affiliated with like UFOs, UAPs back in the day, and I think breaking that stigma is in part what we're doing.
Well, I'm very curious to see how this plays out, and I'm glad that you guys are sticking to your guns and threatening to defund positions, and we would like some answers. I mean, Jesus, I would like to know something before I die.
Yeah.
I feel bad that my grandfather wasn't here to see this because he was so interested all these years, and the technology that's being held from us. Who has that, and what more could it be? Who can it be helping? Who can it be? How could it be used against us? I mean, these are things that as Americans we should all want to know. We should all support. I think it's great that you guys do this. Now, Galvin, you lived up by Eglin. That's the area that has the most reports of, what if we're in cahoots and that's what they're trying to hide?
Well, I always thought Gulf Breeze is the area that has the most reports of UFO sightings and stuff, and it's right next to the world's largest Air Force base in the free world. I would imagine it's a lot of stuff that they're testing and people don't realize. Think, UFOs, but it's probably our stuff, but it could be other stuff they could be flying in. That could be a big hub for them.
Well, we initially had the whistleblowers come forward to Representative Gates' office, and it was pilots from Eglin Air Force Base. And then when we were talking to one of the pilots, because they didn't let us interview all the pilots, which was just completely crazy to me. When we were talking to him, he goes, I'm telling you, I've been flying, like this guy was a patch wearer, meaning that he attended the Air Force version of Top Gun school.
Right.
And he said, in my 20-something years of flying, I have never seen this. And he's like, I'm telling you, this is not from this world, the maneuverability. And then you heard similar testimony from Graves, who was also a pilot, and then also to the commander that was testifying. But for us, especially, Eglin is a very strategic range. Here off the coast of Florida, we have MacDill Air Force Base. And when you have people coming forward saying that the Department of the Air Force is not handling this appropriately and we're concerned for national security reasons, you guys need to look into this. That's, to me, from a military and strategic perspective, that's insanely alarming. But, we're hearing now reports coming from other countries saying that they've engaged these things and they've been outpaced and outgunned. So I think that
for years,
concept of what for years, and our own concept of what, is good technology, I think that just changed. But, I mean, you had Tesla that theorized all this new forms of energy, and I think if people look into that and then kind of see what we're seeing now from a technological perspective, it definitely puts things in perspective. I hear this stuff, and I'm just like, I can't believe.
Yeah.
A first term in Congress within 7 months, we just had this bombshell explode, and it went international. And now people are talking about this stuff, which I think is good for the national and international discussion.
Yeah, and the other thing is everybody used to say when Trump became president that he mentioned that he was going to try and release the Kennedy information, and not all of that came out. And you would think that a guy like Donald Trump would be like, and here's all the aliens. You have to understand that when you have a president in there, they're considered a part-time employee. They're only going to be there for a maximum of 8 years. It takes a move from Congress to be able to look at that declassified stuff, to be able to get in. He probably didn't even have the access to it.
No, yeah, there's a lot of pushback. The hoops that we had to go through, even just to get the hearing. I mean, Representative Burchett is hilarious. He basically was like, if y'all don't let us do this hearing, we're going to do it on my front lawn in Tennessee. And he was serious about it. So, I mean, that's kind of what you need, but you also need the bipartisan support, because there is an administrative state that exists in Washington that outlasts and outworks the representatives, because even just a representative is an elected position, so you might not be there for 20 years. You could be there or you tap out, but then the staff is still going to be there in the back running things.
Right.
So when you see, Kristen Gillibrand, when you see Chuck Schumer, when you see Marco Rubio all saying in the Senate, okay, we need to push for this, and then you're seeing bipartisan support in the House, that's really how you're going to get it done.
Well, I certainly appreciate the fight and the work that you've done. I want to know more, as probably most of the American people do. Are you familiar with Dr. Kaku? Dr. Kaku was on our show some time ago, and I watched that Tic Tac video. There's no vehicle that manned or unmanned that has any kind of movement like that to our knowledge. And Dr. Kaku pointed out that it could be quite possible that is us from the future figuring out how to go through wormholes to go back in time to observe the planet, just to make sure we don't destroy ourselves. There's so many things in there that we could find out that all sound crazy, but now when we know what we know. The other thing is, are you ever worried about one car accidents, or the youngest, prettiest woman to have a heart attack alone in her house? Like, you get nervous about this stuff at all?
I think I'm okay. You know, I had a crazy guy recently that was arrested in the Philippines for threatening to kill me, and he fled the country. So I have a good security team, but people are crazy, and I think that sometimes this brings out the crazies. But in general, I mean, look, I'm not out there by myself on the trumpet. You know, there's other people with me, and I think we're okay. But, you know, if I ever start to get freaked out, I'll let you know, and I'll be the first one to call and say, hey, guys.
Yeah, I got your back.
I'm not suicidal.
I'll let Spanish sleep at your house under your bed every night. You'll be fine.
Damn right.
Listen, I appreciate all the work you've done on behalf of the citizens, and thank you, of course, for staying cool with us and coming on the show today. And if there's anything, if anything else you want to get out there about this, and please let me know, because we're very interested.
Yeah, if people are watching, you guys can watch the entire hearing on YouTube. I suggest you do. And just a friendly reminder, you know, like I look at this from a lens of I believe in God. So, you know, I take this into account. But we'll get to the bottom of it. It's definitely interesting, and stay tuned.
All right. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon. That is
Thanks, guys.
Congresswoman Ana Paulina Luna. I listen, I think it's great that they got the pushback and they were like, no, we're going to keep going and we're going to take it to the next level. That's what new people, they have nothing to lose. So they're like, they're not in the system. They haven't been corrupted. They're like, nope, we've got a mission. We told our people that elect us, we're going to do this and going to do it. I think it's great. I just can't believe that the world learned that we have biologicals, non-human biologicals, and everybody's like, oh, hey, what do you think them Kardashians are doing? You're like, nobody cares. Yeah. Nobody's going crazy. Nobody's all these time we couldn't tell the people because they're going to go crazy and there'll be religious wars on. Everybody was like, yeah, we all assumed it was happening. We've seen the videos. We looked at the books, the black and white photographs. Although I still think Bigfoot's not real.
I can't believe she said that's nothing like anything we've ever seen in the photos before. That's so awesome.
Do you feel like her voice was a little like? Also, she's like, yeah, it's like nothing I've ever seen. Like she's being serious.
It sounded like I'm not supposed to be talking about this right now.
Or all I can tell you is what you have seen in the media is nothing like what we saw.
Like she wanted to tell us, but she knew she could not.
Yeah,
I wonder what it would be like for her if they would have said, okay, you want to see the biologicals? Can she handle that? Like, I don't know that. I'd want to see it out of curiosity, but it would probably be the only thing I thought about after.
But we're also assuming it's like giant, big-eyed aliens.
What's worse? What's worse? A giant big-eyed alien, the thing from Independence Day. Yeah, there on a table, and it's ugly, and they're keeping it alive, or some tiny little thing, and you're like, that's it. They're worried about it. And they're like, yeah, but there's 80 trillion of them.
Yeah, right. Watch what it does. It turns into a bunch of different ones.
So I don't really know what the situation is. All I know is we do know that if they are here, they've learned to travel at the speed of light. And by some of the maneuvering of the video of the craft that we've seen before, they definitely have technology that we don't, which is what she's talking about here. But nothing's happened. This didn't just happen last week. This has happened for years and decades. Mm-hmm. So the fear that they're going to come here and take over our planet, that hasn't happened already. Or maybe it has. I don't know. Maybe they've infiltrated. I don't know what the story is.
They could have infiltrated, or they're... I love the story of there was no interest in our planet at all. Then there was the couple, spacecraft crashed here. Yeah. Now all of a sudden we have this tech which made other life forms go, oh, now we do have to actually pay attention to them because they're reverse engineering a lot of stuff that they shouldn't have.
And like she said, like the Tesla stuff. And don't forget that Hitler was real big into this stuff too. Because not because Hitler was an alien chaser, but because he knew probably what we don't know, and trying to get their technology, and the race to get the technology would have been the dominant country. So
Hail Hydra.
Yeah. How come other countries aren't chiming in on it though as well? Because
I don't know.
But the aliens only come to the United States.
Do you ever see that the Brazil and Chile have videos all the time? If you search that, also some of the a lot of times the religious sites have spaceships flying around there, and you wonder why if those religious sites are built because that's an area where the aliens are always seen. I mean, a lot of the stuff they talk about Jesus walking on water and those sort of things, and multiplying food and bread, that's one person's account of how science worked. You know what I mean? We say miracle, but we don't really know.
I'm convinced it's the Chinese sending weird super balloons over here and stuff.
How about you take the Bible and you turn that into science? God made Jesus in his only son in the likeness of man. So God, the alien, sent down one of their people, but put him in our likeness so we weren't freaked out by some lizard person. And then that person was here to try and help as many people as he can. And they were like, okay, we were down with this Jesus guy. And then they got nervous and they were like, nope, kill it.
Yeah.
Kill it. I heard a podcast the other day. I don't remember who it was. Maybe I was with you guys. I don't know. But the guy said, immediately when we see something we don't know, it's can we kill it? Can we eat it?
Yeah,
those are the first two things we think of.
Yeah.
Can we kill it?
Yeah.
Can we eat it?
Well, that's the whole, the Anunnaki and all that stuff, the people that were here first, or the aliens and all that, that's their story pretty much.
Right, and if you look at the hieroglyphics and some of the cave writings, I mean, it's all about a little round thing landing from outer space.
Yeah.
Or is that the sun? I don't know.
Well, and then they say they tinkered with our DNA, which is why we're so smart.
That's where Asians came from.
Don't tinker with my DNA.
That's where Asians came from. Tinker with the DNA.
So could be all this stuff that we've thought was just crazy nonsense could all actually be true.
I still think I just don't want to know.
Yeah.
But why though?
Because I don't think it could be any good.
But think about it. If it is true, and we find out about it, and there is another galaxy out there like ours, so our 9 planets have no other life. They're inhabitable by organic life, okay? But we do find out there's a nearby galaxy, and that galaxy has planets similar to ours. They're not humans, but they're there, they're surviving, they're doing fine. And now we have a relationship with them, and they just want dirt. Well, we have plenty of dirt, and we want a cure for cancer. And they're like, yeah, we did that years ago.
Yeah.
There are things we can trade with each other. Why can't it be?
I feel like I just have a more pessimistic approach to it. I think that they want to conquer us and kill everybody.
Yeah, well, I'm going to send them the Shark Coast Tactical and see how it works out. Do they know that Saturday is FN Day over there? Because that could really ruin a planet's day.
And I always feel the fact that they were able to get here gives them a tremendous advantage over us.
But
we always say have the advantage on that one.
Yeah.
What if that's the one thing that they're good at? That they figured out how to travel interdimensionally or through wormholes or at the speed of light. That's the one thing that they've been able to do, but they can't get a windmill to produce power.
Yeah.
Like they can't, like they don't understand. They only think certain ways and they can only do one thing, but they ain't never seen a Die Hard movie.
Yeah, I just know. You seem like the person in Independence Day on the top of the building, like, waving the sign, and then boom.
No, I'm worse. I'm the person that after they're here for like a year and they promise to help, I'm like, it's cool. One of them are my neighbors. I have them all, and all of a sudden he eats one of my kids one day. And I'm like, what happened? He's like, that's what we do. We eat kids.
Yeah.
I can't hide it anymore.
They're not taking over because now we have their tech, and they're like, we could have taken over, but now they have our stuff. So
I don't know, man.
We've got the iPhone 2 compared to what they have.
Probably.
How do we know, though? How do we know that? How do we know that they're not using flip phones? They can fly real fast, but they got
we
flip
have
phones.
their old tech that was so far advanced of our tech.
We can't get our heads out our ass, and like these guys are flying interdimensional and all stuff.
Like we have the keys to unlocking the universe, and as human beings, all we've done is one group has hoarded all this tech, and we're still fighting over ancient things like windmills and oil.
They're like, you guys are still burying cables in the ground for your TV.
What if they come here and they say, America, we like your country. We don't want Earth. We like your planet. We don't want to ruin it, even though we can easily. We will give you the cure for cancer and unlimited energy. We want but one thing of you, Tom Cruise, or somebody
give
like
us Tom Cruise.
Like, oh no, give us Taylor Swift, and we go, oh come on,
no,
so many kids will be upset.
She'll be an alien.
You got to stand there and go, hey, we don't negotiate with aliens.
Yeah.
Okay?
When Thanos showed up, he wasn't here for the windmills and Tom Cruise.
Hey, I got news for you. Thanos was beaten in the end.
Yeah, he was.
You just settle down over there.
That is true.
In the end, good prevails.
What if we got a situation like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, where one day on every TV screen in the world, there's an alien that just comes on and goes, hey, sorry for your luck, but you're in the way of our interdimensional highway, so we're going to wipe out your planet to make room for it.
Well, we go, that's when we blow up. We don't just go, oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
We got Will Smith.
Do you know it's FN Day at Shark Coast? Let's see how that works out for you.
Take Tom Cruise.
I got the 5-7. What do you got?
We're screwed.
We got to go to break because I don't think we've taken a break in an hour and a half.
It's the best of the Mike Calta Show. It's the best of the Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone. You're listening to Tampa Bay's most listened to morning show, The Mike Calta Show. It's the Mike Calta Show. Featured cut of the day. Sponsored by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. The Mike Calta Show. Download the free Bone app. 102.5 The Bone.
You probably remember your first fender bender. but very few can tell the story of their crash with a semi-truck. That's because an 18-wheeler weighs over 20 times more than the average car. You might see it coming, but you probably won't remember much after impact. You need experience on your side. Our forensic crash reconstruction team and truck accident specialists know how to recover black box data and build a case that hits back hard. Your consultation is free. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Hey, fellas. It's JoJo here, a.k.a. Judge Juicy. We need to talk about something serious for a second. Your penis. If you're suffering from erectile dysfunction or PE, so is your partner. Most importantly, you don't have to live with it because at Prestige Men's Medical Center, they restore men's sex lives. Even when Viagra and Cialis don't work, their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE regardless of your age or your medical history. 98% of patients see instant results right there in the office before you even leave. Men, you can now last longer. And the best part of Prestige Men's Medical Center, your consultation and first treatment are free. Qualified patients even get their testosterone check for free. Do yourself the favor and call today. 813-288-2202. Get your confidence back. Get back to your old self. So book your free first treatment today. 813-288-2202. Or go to prestigemensmedical.com. And that's my final ruling.
Hey, it's Alex Flores from Furman Chevrolet in Brandon. You know, as a veteran, it's important to me that men and women who served our country always feel welcome here because you deserve it. And there's a reason we're #1 Chevy dealer in Tampa. At Furman Chevy Brandon, we say yes. Yes to transparent pricing, no dealer add-ons, no inflated markups. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And from me personally to all my brothers and sisters who served in the armed forces, yes, you are always welcome here. Come see us on Adamo Drive or visit FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy of Brandon. Together, let's drive.
Hey, it's John Senning. You ever open your power bill and feel like you just got punched directly in the face because the AC is running nonstop and these power companies are out of control, giving you a bill that is only going to go up, and that's why you need to think about going with Flow Energy Solar. From Tampa Bay, for Tampa Bay, and they're going to help you eliminate your electric bill and replace it with a much lower solar payment. Go check them out at flowenergy.solar. That's FLO energy.solar and book your appointment. Make sure you mention that you're with The Bone, and they're going to give you $100 on the spot just for meeting with them. You've got to go with Flow.
We're saluting our heroes with savings all month long at Crown Kia during the Memorial Day sales event. Drive a new 2026 Kia K4, just $209 per month. Or a new 2026 Kia Sportage, just $229 per month. Plus, we're doubling our military discount for active and retired service members. Shop Memorial Day savings all month long at Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
We now return to The Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone. It's the best of The Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone.
Joe, what is the drunk factor, you think, after your Papas Pilar rum National Rum Celebration, National Rum Day?
3 shots in, I feel like I'm about a 4.5 to a 5.
Oh, that's what I think you always are.
Well, I would strongly disagree.
What would you say, higher or lower?
You would be dead.
I would say that you're definitely more drunk than you're letting on because you just locked eyes with me like you were going to kiss me on the mouth when you walked back into the
That's
studio.
just natural attraction.
I thought he was saying 4.5 to 5, like on a breathalyzer.
Oh, no.
I'm like, yeah, you're dead.
Dead.
no.
You realize you're dead. You're
Yeah.
talking about a scale of 1 to 10. Okay.
I was going scale of 1 to 10.
I was just saying how drunk you
I would
are.
say about halfway drunk.
Halfway.
I would say halfway. I'm about halfway
Spanish
drunk.
seems to think, as the guy who knows you best, more than halfway.
Yeah.
I don't think he knows.
Definitely.
Maybe you should drink more.
Okay.
That's how I know Joe's been drinking.
Yep.
Okay.
He is all of a sudden he's gone, I have soft words, Joe. This is how I know I'm drunk because I'm talking soft words.
Really? Is that how?
Yeah,
it works?
100%. Yeah.
Soft
And then the
words?
next voice you'll do is you do Pacino from Scarface, and then you turn into a drunk pirate like.
Yep. He does become Tony Montana, and then eventually is not even Jack Sparrow, one of the other pirates.
100%.
Yeah, that gets killed or something.
Yeah.
What do you got? What are you going for?
Going for the blonde.
You going for the blonde first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say hey to Zoe.
To Zoe.
Let me see it.
I mean, it's delicious, Michael. I'm not even gonna lie. Do you want the shot glass?
I don't want that. You practically give that shot glass oral when you drink those shots. You do. You put your mouth around it.
Oh, yes.
I don't want anything to escape.
I understand.
Your round mouth.
Very descriptive.
Cheap leaves.
All right.
Cheap leaves.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Are you?
Yeah. National Rum Day.
One of us. One of us. One of us. One of us.
Come on, Galvin. It'll be great before you run, too.
Yeah, come on.
I just took a little nip, just a little
Yeah.
tip. I don't know. I mean, look, I get it, but I would drink this with something else.
That's great.
How you're drinking the straight shooter and
not even making a face or anything.
Delicious.
Oh, yeah.
That over ice is good.
Yeah, that's the thing. If I was sipping on a cocktail or rice, it'd be fantastic.
Yes.
But drinking it straight shot like that is kind of strong.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, some people are professionals.
Some are novices. I'm a novice.
Soft words,
Where's the
Joe.
dark one?
Well, the dark one's right here. Michael.
Right? You hear it?
Give it a try here.
It's getting there, yeah. Warming up.
This looks like it would be. This looks like it would be more my speed.
No, I think that's stronger.
Yeah, I think that might be.
It's not stronger. Like there's the same proof, whatever. But dark rum always has more of a taste to it. You know.
Ooh.
I like that better.
Yeah.
You like the dark better?
I like the dark better. Yeah.
You like the dark better?
All right, Gio. All right. Coming on the tour.
The dark?
Can't we enjoy National Rum Day without you being a drag?
Well,
Yeah.
that's all. Just a little bit of
Yeah.
relax.
Okay.
Take it easy.
Old soft words.
Are you able to still run Bone TV while you're okay? I don't know. I don't get to see it. So.
Yeah. Was he able to run it when he was sober?
I don't know. Maybe he's like those who get in a car accident and they wake up and they can play the piano.
Yeah.
Like when Joe drinks, all of a sudden he becomes good at video.
Yeah. Doubtful.
I would like to drink some more if that was the case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Joe, now that you've been drinking, I'm gonna ask you some questions.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh, here we go.
You like having Galvin in the studio every day?
I do.
You do?
Yes.
What's the best? Give me the good side and the bad side.
Well, listen, I mean, sometimes Galvin likes to give me some of a hard time, but I'm all right with it. I'm enjoying having Galvin here. Why would you think I wouldn't like it?
No, I didn't say you wouldn't. I was just asking you if you do. I'm trying to think of changes that have happened in the studio.
Yeah.
Do you like that Carmen's not here?
Not necessarily. I like Carmen.
If you had to pick only one of them, like if I could start from scratch and say, hey, only one of them could be here, who would you rather pick, Carmen or Galvin?
You want me to choose between Galvin or Carmen?
That is my question, yes.
That seems, Michael, that puts me in like a very difficult situation here.
Well, leadership.
All right.
Soft word, Joe.
Soft word, Joe.
Michael, that puts me in.
What's that, Joe?
What's that?
That puts me in. Michael?
That's the key. Watch the Michaels. Joe?
Yes, Michael.
Joe?
Yes, Michael.
So if you had to choose, if I said, Joe, we're going to restructure things, and we can only put 5 people in the studio, who would you rather have, Carmen or Galvin?
Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3.
That's 5. I counted.
5 people are in here now, right?
Very good, Joe.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying if I was restructuring and I could only have 5, and I said I'm down to Galvin or Carmen, who would you rather have? Carmen, are you there?
Yeah, hi.
Okay, I just wanted Joe
You're
to
not
hear your voice.
asking me.
I wanted Joe to hear your voice, so
Okay.
it would make it harder for him.
Well, I mean, listen, I appreciate Galvin's candor, but I do like enjoying Carmen's visage. So I would like, if there's any way I could see Carmen and enjoy Galvin's comedy, then I would take that combination.
Well, aren't you doing video? Can't you see Carmen on the video?
No, I can't. No, I can't. I can only see what's happening in here.
Maybe we send Joe back to the station.
Maybe that. I mean,
Wow.
You know why you couldn't do that? Because he would be wasted every day by 8:30. He would be
that's probably
drunk
true.
in the room by himself.
That's probably true.
Visage. A person's face with reference to the form or proportions of their features.
Wow.
I was unaware of that. I thought that was a drunk
Me too.
or drunk word Joe made up.
Wow.
Nope.
Joe did something the last time he was in studio that blew my mind.
What?
I could not
He got the video up right?
No, I couldn't believe he was doing it.
Video in a timely fashion?
No, I can't say.
No.
I don't want to get him in trouble.
Is it the same thing you did at the hotel? At the Postcard Inn?
No.
That's a one-off.
That was a one and done.
Yeah.
That was a number one and done.
So wait, Joe did something in studio?
Yes.
How long ago was this?
When you were on vacation.
I think I know.
Oh. Can you tell me?
No.
Can you guys text it to me?
No.
Why? Joe did something.
Yeah.
What did
that's
I?
that's what I thought.
What?
Yeah.
What? I passed out?
No.
He's showing you on Bone TV. Joe,
I wasn't trying to show him. I wasn't trying to show him.
I'll give you a hint. It rhymes with rape.
What?
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Eats crepes.
It rhymes with rape. It's not rape.
Grapes in. I bring grapes in and I eat them.
No regard, no worries whatsoever.
Yeah, like it was just wild, out in the streets.
I'm going to say this, and I don't mean to put you on blast, Joe, but
it's all right. I'm already on.
He does that in areas that blow my mind. Like we were in Publix the other day, or it was either Publix or it was someplace we were together, and I just look over and he was just doing it, and I was like, we're not at home, dude.
Yeah, and I don't think you understand. It's not regular.
No,
He was doing it at
It's
Hooters.
leaded.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
No. That's not.
Yeah.
That's unconfirmed.
Yeah.
Leaded rape?
Yeah. The worst kind.
Totally confirmed.
A lot of people were saying things that day.
Well, a lot of people say a lot of things, Gio.
Yeah.
In the office. Anyways.
I wasn't there.
Yeah. It's probably for the best.
Who else was saying things in the
I
office?
don't want to say it hurt Joe's feelings.
Oh, sure it would.
Yeah. Old soft words.
You know.
Yeah.
A lot of important people
Yeah. Oh, wow. Important people,
in
Joe.
a poor ventilated building.
Poorly.
Yeah, it wasn't like
No.
It wasn't like the operations manager and the program director in the office was right there.
Interesting, Joe.
I thought we were on the set of a Snoop Dogg video.
Bold move.
Really?
Bold
Is it-
move, Joe.
Wow. Okay. I deny all of this, by the way, but okay.
But also, I got to tell you, there are certain places that just reek of weed. I went to Davis Island this weekend, which I don't go to very often. The minute I got out of the car, me and my wife both went, woof, woof.
Someone's having a party?
But there wasn't even anybody around. Like, it's just in the air, I think. Yeah, it is. People are very bold with their weed smoking.
Yeah.
Now back to Joe, unrelated.
No, I wasn't doing that's totally unrelated. Completely unrelated.
So you say Carmen over Galvin.
I didn't say that. I said if I could have Carmen's visage with Galvin's comedy, I would
You
select
can't, though.
that. I know.
I would take that too. I'd rather have Carmen's visage and Galvin's comedy.
Right.
But you can only choose one.
I don't know if I can make that decision. I might have to take another shot before I make that decision.
Feel free. You got the bottles over there.
All right.
He's got the bottles.
He's going for it.
He's got the bottles. Got the bottles.
This is nothing.
You are ruining Spanish's day.
This is nothing.
What will this ride home be like for you?
It will probably be the last time we did this. I tried to film him, and he got very upset. And it is true. And you yelled at me the entire way home.
What does he say? The sanctity of what?
Sanctity of home. That's right. I have to
Although
respect.
it has no problem putting Mike's home on blast.
That's right.
Video.
So I have to abide by the sanctity of home. One of the last times I sent Gio the photos of Joe passed out, wasted on the couch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will you send those to me too?
Yeah, I'll send
post those.
Yeah,
No.
but usually the car ride home involves Joe yelling at me about something.
Not even.
Joe,
It's
repeat
very
after
true.
me.
They-
I, Joe,
Joe.
Papas Pilar,
Papas Pilar.
give Spanish
Yeah. Give Spanish.
full permission.
Full permission.
For a full video shoot.
Yeah, all right.
No, say it. Full video shoot.
Full video shoot.
Okay.
You're allowed.
Yeah.
Even if Zoe is waiting for you when you get home, yelling at you with a ruler. Like the teacher from Peanuts.
She does like to strike me with that.
Well, when we had the Hooters event, people were sending us shots, and I wasn't drinking that day. Spanish wasn't drinking that day, so Joe had all the shots.
Yeah.
Well,
at
you
Hooters.
just kept passing them to me.
Yeah.
And I said, okay.
Yeah. You did not deny.
No,
No.
I did not deny.
Okay, so if I'm at an event like that,
Yeah.
and somebody sends me a shot, do I now have to go over there to them and say thank you?
No. No, I don't think you do. I think you just raise up the glass and pass it to the next guy or me if I'm standing next to you.
I said to the waitress, I said, please tell them I said thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know who it was,
Right.
but please say thank you. But I'm also not drinking, so I gave it to Joe.
Yeah. Well,
It was
and I
nice.
did
It was a
drink
nice
it.
gesture.
Yeah.
That's what I did too.
That was tough. I
I
wanted
know.
to drink.
No, all of you did. All of you guys gave me.
He had like 8 shots.
It was unbelievable.
in like 30 minutes.
Yeah, it was impressive. I haven't seen somebody drink that much in such a short amount of time in a long time. But he holds it together. I mean,
then what was the rest of the day like?
I sent you the photos.
That was the day. Yeah.
That was the day. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Spanish sent me the photo. He goes, please don't share this with anybody.
Yeah.
But this is the current status of Joe.
Wow.
Also, a lot easier when you have no responsibility.
100%, yeah.
When your day is done about 11:30, it's nice.
Like Carmen would love to be like this, but she's the hardest working person on the show.
Yeah.
Right.
You know how much freedom I have? Woo!
How much freedom?
A lot.
Your tiny Ric Flair.
Yep. Old soft words, Ric Flair.
Maybe we can pull Ric Flair to retirement for one more match. Yeah. You and him in that battle.
I want to get the Ric Flair walk down like really good. You know that.
Let me see now. How do you have it now?
The strut.
Yeah, the strut. I don't know if I could do it.
No.
Styling and profiling.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, hold on.
Don't knock over that bottle.
Or the wires.
Yeah. Not the wires.
I know about the wires. Don't.
Okay.
I think that the Ric Flair.
With the wires.
Oh.
No. You're walking like Josh Blue.
He's not handicapped. No, that's not close.
You're walking like Josh Blue.
How do I fix it? How do I fix it?
It's more of a strut.
Yeah,
He's
with a
doing
gun. With the gun
guns.
pose, yeah.
No, but he's doing the guns like this, and he does a strut. 1, 2.
Yeah, more like that.
More like that?
Yeah.
Oh, mama.
You look like you need oil. you look like Rusty Ric Flair. You're Rusty Flair.
Yes, I'm not doing it well.
No, you're not.
No,
doing it
you're
well.
not. We agree.
We repeat, you're not doing it well. Oh, Lord Jesus. No, why are you pointing at yourself? Why so stiff in the leg? Bend the knees. Do the walk.
Yeah.
Do the shuffle. Maybe the video guy could put up a video of Ric Flair strutting.
The Tin Man is broken.
Oh, my word. That was awful to watch.
Couldn't even get in his chair.
Oil can.
Jeez. He's a greaser with the rope.
Terrible. I'm sorry, Ric Flair. I did not do you justice.
Happy National Rum Day, Joe. Thank you for celebrating with us.
Oh, I'm very happy.
Holy smokes.
More like rickety crickets than Ric Flair.
Probably closer. No, it was bad.
Rickety crickets.
You're pointing at yourself.
Oh, my God.
It was bad, Mike.
I know. I was there. I saw the whole thing.
I tried.
Yeah. Hey, thank you for your effort. All right.
It's the best of the Mike Calta Show. It's the best of the Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone. You're listening to Tampa Bay's most listened to morning show, The Mike Calta Show. Here's your chance to cash in on the Bone Bonus 2026.
You don't know how much I need this money.
Your next chance to listen and win is tomorrow morning at 8. It's the Bone Bonus, hooking you up with cash. Presented to you by Farah & Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys. FarahandFarah.com. The Bone Bonus is back. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio.
Get down to Crown Hyundai. Get down to Crown. Where you can find Memorial Day offers all month long. Like a 2026 Elantra SE. Just $159 a month. Or a 2026 Hyundai Tucson SE. Just $199 per month. Plus an additional $1,000 off for active and retired military service members. Each comes back with America's best warranty. 10-year, 100,000 miles. With Hyundai Owner Assurance. For full details, call 1-800-844-558-8149.
Hey, it's Drew Garabo. Quick question as the year gets rolling. When it comes to your health, would you rather know what's going on inside your body or just hope that everything's fine? A lot of people who feel great have no clue something is bubbling beneath the surface until it's too late. That's why I want to tell you about our friends at Kraft Body Scan and a really smart way to take care of your health and get this year started in the right way. Right now, Kraft Body Scan is offering you their couples heart and lung scan, a scan valued at over $2,500 for only $99. It's quick, it's non-invasive, and it can give you real peace of mind or an early heads up before symptoms ever show up. And it's something you and your loved one can do together. To take advantage of it, go to togetherwescan.com or call 813-851-1000. Make sure you use the promo code DREW50. This year, don't just hope everything's okay. Start the year knowing. Again, that's togetherwescan.com, 813-851-1000. 888-911-1000 with promo code DREW50. That's DREW50.
AutoNation Ford announces below employee pricing. For a limited time at AutoNation, you'll pay less than we pay for new Fords. F-150s and Explorers, below employee priced. Broncos and Mustangs, below employee priced. Even Mavericks and Rangers, below employee priced. Don't miss your chance to drive the Ford you want at the price you need. Below the employee price at your nearest AutoNation Ford. Less stress, more go. Price excludes tax tag title. Optional equipment not included. Some model exclusions. See dealer for details.
When something goes wrong in your home, the last thing you want to do is juggle multiple companies. That's why I stick with Hawkins Service Company. They take care of AC, plumbing, electrical, even pool equipment, all under one roof. They've been serving the area for decades with thousands of 5-star reviews and guarantees that actually mean something. New customers save 10% off any service when you mention the bone. Schedule today at HawkinsServiceCO.com. Hawkins Service Company. One call handles it all.
Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. We now return to The Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone. It's the best of the Mike Calta Show. It's the best of the Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone.
So what happened then? Okay, so who was the one who told your guy that you're done with him? Isn't that how we started this?
Oh, we're back on that?
Well, that's what this started as.
Yeah. Okay, so we're sitting there and and everyone's gone at this point. So it's like me, Dennis, Monica, and a couple other like stragglers just hanging out, seeing what we're going to do. And I started telling Monica the story about Dave and how it's
No sex Dave,
and how it's not really going that well, and how I've been wanting to tell him. I just didn't know how. So she just
I don't understand how you wouldn't let us do that for you.
Well, because
we live to crush people's dreams.
I know, but I don't want to do that. And that's why it was hard, because it was
hey, Dave, you're a little too slow with the sex. Out. Yeah. That's it. Banned.
He kept trying to hang out, so I was like, okay, maybe I'll hang out and I'll tell him in person and be nice.
Why didn't you tell me? I would have banned him.
Human person about that. And then I was like, okay, no, maybe I'll do it on the phone. And I was like, oh, no, I don't want to do that either. So then Monica grabs my phone and just texts him, hey, bro, it's not working anymore. Bye.
Wow. Yeah. That's your words, too.
Yeah, basically, she said it. I was like...
Seemed like it would come right from you.
And was there a text response back?
Yes, there was. Here, I'm going to pull it up so I can just read it to you guys.
Oh, good. Right out the
Humiliate Dave.
Yeah. Was
the word wow involved?
No. Okay, so this is what Monica texted him on Wednesday at 5:00 p.m. So he's just getting off of work, getting ready to go home, about to call me.
Wants to say hi to his girl he's been thinking about the whole day.
Does he call you every day at the same time?
Hey, baby.
Maybe.
Oh, boy.
So Monica texted him. He's like, hey, bro, it ain't working. It was fun while it lasted. And he texted, really? Just like that? What happened?
What didn't happen?
I mean...
Did you answer right back, no ween.
Yeah, I answered. I just said, this has been coming for a while. I don't know what else to say. I'm just like...
And that's it? You just let it hang?
No, so then he was like... So then he called me a couple times and I didn't answer.
Oh, this right.
Dude. So then he's like, can you...
What an idea.
Yeah, he's like, can you...
I was waiting. I didn't even try.
He was being a gentleman.
Yeah. They always say you're a whore, and I didn't want to be. I was like, finally, I could be the white boyfriend you always dreamed of.
Listen, I'm fine. If I'm a whore, then that's okay, but I still need some in my life. So.
I know, but what I'm saying is the guy was trying to be respectful of your privates.
No, he wasn't.
Okay.
No, don't worry.
Because you guys went out more than 3 times, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
that's usually the rule, right?
He didn't make a move, right?
No.
Yeah,
so
it had been
weird.
It had been 3 weeks.
Yeah,
it needed to make a move. It was just kissing.
This is a total opposite of every other interaction I've ever had with girls, where it's the girls who don't put out, not the guy who doesn't put out.
Didn't even try.
And
because all the guys Rob goes out with put out.
Yes. And my thing is, he's told me he was a little intimidated by me, which is fine. But
why?
I'm still a girl, so I'm not going to make the first move. That's
What's
still
he
a guy's
intimidated by?
responsibility. Listen,
What are you guys going to play Jeopardy together?
I'm young. I have a good future ahead of me. I have a good career right now. I work hard.
Right.
So I can see how guys would be intimidated by me. So suck it, all you guys.
I don't see that at all.
A lot of misplaced anger.
Yeah, if I get a girl and she's got a promising future, that doesn't intimidate me. That makes me happy. I want to bang you even more and lock it in. Come on, let's do this, future lawyer.
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever. So but that's just what he said. So I'm just
that
going
used
by
to be my pickup line. You want me to ruin your future?
No, stay away.
Why do you think he never made a move, Carmen? Seriously.
I think because of that.
Just because he was scared?
I think he was intimidated. It's, because like whenever we went out, someone would come up to me and be like, oh my God, Carmen, I love this show. It's awesome. Blah, blah. You know what I mean?
So popular.
The show is. Listen, like we said yesterday, you make a lot of money because this show is very popular.
Hi, Dave. I just want to let you know, we're going to go out. People come up to me a lot.
No.
You got to prepare them for it.
I did. I said, hey, is this like...
Sometimes we'll be sitting down trying to have some pizza together, and people just come over and be like, oh my God, you're Carmen.
God, the 3 months that I was single and that would happen and I'd be out with a girl, that was the best. I looked for that. I looked around for a guy that I was like, he might listen to the show. Maybe if I laugh really loud here.
For the guy, it's good. But for a girl, all a guy sees is like more competition. Oh, now this, now that, now him, now her. Oh, she really is a whore. You know what I mean?
But he's there with you. To me.
Yeah, for an unconfident guy.
Yeah.
For a confident guy, he goes, yep, that's who I'm with.
Yeah, well, maybe he's,
Maybe?
No confidence, Dave.
Maybe.
No
I don't know.
No D, Dave.
I feel bad because now I feel like all his friends are texting him right now, and I know that.
Yeah, but you don't think they were texting him 3 weeks ago going, hey, they're on the air clowning you for not trying to have sex with her.
Well, I know. And,
she's ready to give it
But
up.
he laughed it off, and he was like, okay. And, we had a couple of conversations about it, but it never went anywhere.
You think he's a virgin?
No.
You think he's a homosexual?
If he was a virgin, I wish he would have told me.
Oh, then you would have loved it?
I would have jumped all over
that. Really?
Jeez. Hey, since you guys aren't together anymore, can we call him on the air and find out why he didn't want to sleep with you?
Yeah.
No.
Come on,
It's like they had to ruin your relationship. Your relationship's over.
It's not a relationship, but no.
Dave. Oh, I got an idea. What's stopping Dave from calling in and telling his side of the
That's
story?
what I'm saying. If Dave wants to call in, he's more than welcome to, but
right.
I'm not calling him.
If you guys know Dave, please let him know
Don't
that
do
this
it.
is an opportunity for him to call in and defend himself because Carmen's making him look like a wuss right now.
I didn't say anything bad about him.
He was intimidated by you.
Yeah.
He wasn't cool enough for you. He was.
That's never what I said.
Oh, yeah. You were
I loved it. I had so much fun hanging out with him. We always had a good time. But
you got to ruin it with your popularity.
But at the end of the day, I'm still the girl, and I'm not going to make the first move.
So he was being polite.
Yeah. That's I'm a fool. I'm an old, fat, stupid fool. That's why.
What's really going on in your life?
Let's shoot Uma in the vagina.
Mike, why are you doing this?
Cal, I have to go.
Oh, yeah. Faux shiz, genuine. What's up, homie?
Bushy. Bye. Shoot that thing, fat baby.
Eat me, Grayson.
Go smash your fruit in the hole.
I cried a little bit. You call me a monkey. You're funny.
I love you, Spanish.
Check your panties.
Come down for moose soup after.
I don't even know. How do I make something funny? I don't even. Can you hear that whistle?
Next time you lose, you lose.
Fatty McFat.
Mike!
Show daddy your mean face.
Ooh, so scared, chubby wubby.
Genius!
What?
That's it. It's over. That's all for today. Thanks for listening to the Mike Calta Show. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Memorial Day weekend is a great time to relax, barbecue, and hang out by the pool and drink a few Bud Lights. God knows we need that now more than ever. But remember what Memorial Day is all about. Americans, braver than we'll ever be, paying the ultimate sacrifice. Enjoy your Memorial Day weekend from 102.5 The Bone.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them.
I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
Progressive presents Heroes That Keep Truckers Going. Today's hero, the true crime podcaster you listen to during a long haul. Yes, you may never look at a pair of pliers the same way again, or your spouse using pliers. But boy, you were entertained. Thanks, hero. Another thing that can keep truckers going, Progressive Truck Insurance with primary liability limits up to $2 million. Get a quote at progressivecommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. $2 million limit is not available in all states.
I remember brushing my hair and looking down and thinking, oh my gosh, do I have any hair left?
I used to look at women with thick, beautiful hair and think, why doesn't my hair look like that?
My thinning hair is making me feel so old.
If you want thick, healthy, gorgeous hair, then you need Hair Volume from New Nordic. With clinically proven ingredients like apple extract, biotin, and millet, Hair Volume nourishes your hair follicles to promote thicker, healthier-looking hair. Say goodbye to shedding, thin, and dull hair, and hello to thick, healthy hair with Hair Volume.
Since taking Hair Volume, the shedding has all but stopped.
Now, instead of being jealous of other women's hair, I have friends who are jealous of mine.
My hairdresser couldn't believe the difference in my hair. Now she's using Hair Volume too.
Available as a tablet or delicious gummy, Hair Volume is available online at Amazon and NewNordicUSA.com, or find Hair Volume in the hair care aisle at your local CVS.
This June, we are rolling together to Janice Live. This is not your typical tour. Moon Taxi will kick the night off, followed by Donovan Frankenreiter and G-Love, backed by Moon Taxi. This show is going to feel like one big backyard hang. So come on out June 5th to Janice Live to see the Rolling Together Review Tour. Get your tickets now.
Injured? It's your case. Own it. Call Farah & Farah.
Tampa. If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Memorial Day savings have arrived at Jerry Ohm, and that means
bigger, better, faster deals
during the Declaration of Deals sales event. That sounds huge. It is. You can lease a new Ram 1500 for $497 per month
with zero down or up to
$14,000 off MSRP. Wow, I've never seen discounts that big before. Plus, every new Ram comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, and that's why they are
the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S.
Jerry Ohm. Tampa is Ohm Country.
Online at jerryohm.com.
For complete details, call 855-492-4405.
John Senning here for the National Aviation Academy. Are you somebody who's kind of been putting off making a change in your life? Well, stop that today. If you hate your career, if you hate your dead-end job, how about a career in aviation maintenance where you'll be trained working on jets and planes and engines and all sorts of flying objects? The next class starts June 15th. You don't have to wait. June 15th. The next class starts. You can change your life today if you go to youfixjets.com. That's youfixjets.com. Change your life with the National Aviation Academy today. For information about our statistics, go to naa.edu/success.
We're saluting our heroes with savings all month long at Crown Kia during the Memorial Day sales event. Drive a new 2026 Kia K4, just $209 per month. Or a new 2026 Kia Sportage, just $229 per month. Plus, we're doubling our military discount for active and retired service members. Shop Memorial Day savings all month long at Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 800-371-0942 for complete details.
If the world were like a Sleep Number mattress, everything would adapt for your comfort. Because as your life changes and your body changes, Sleep Number mattresses adapt and shift to give you personalized comfort night after night. And now everything's on sale during our Memorial Day event. Save up to $1,200 on mattresses, plus free delivery when you add a base. Ends Monday. To experience a whole new world of comfort, visit a Sleep Number store or go to sleepnumber.com. Sleep Number. To a good life sleep.
Get in the zone, AutoZone. Welcome to Markdowns for Miles at AutoZone.
Got any markdowns on oil?
We've got many markdowns on oil.
How about on that new STP Any Mileage?
You'll save $5 when you buy 5 quarts of STP Any Mileage with an oil filter and get up to 5,000 miles of protection.
Heck of a markdown for quite a lot of miles.
At AutoZone. Get in the zone, AutoZone. Restrictions apply.
The Bone Bonus is back, and right when you need it. The Bone is giving you $1,000 5 times a day, every weekday. Listen to The Bone for your chance to win $1,000 at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., noon, 2, and 5 p.m. every weekday. Need cash to pay for new streaming services because your ex won't let you share the passwords anymore? We've got you covered. It's the Bone Bonus, hooking you up with cash every single weekday. Sponsored by Farah and Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys, farahandfarah.com. The Bone Bonus is back. 102.5 The Bone, real, raw radio. 102.5 The Bone, real, raw radio. WHPT.